Hello and welcome back. This is the reason I'm continuing playing the Pillars of Eternity. Last episode, well, we killed a few druids. We managed to get a few favors from the gods and did a few other quests to get more favors from the gods. Killed a dragon with pure luck, to be honest. I have to say that was not for a skill, it was luck. And whatnot. You might be wondering why we are in the Stalwart village, because we were supposed to be in Twin Elms helping Hiravias and going to the Burial Island. Well, when I ended the episode last time, I did check upgrades and whatnot, and I think we can see it from here. We have this legendary part, and we have this weird thing as called Bog Dragon Scale. And let's be honest, we haven't seen a Bog Dragon. No hide nor hair of it. So I kind of had to check where could I find those scales. And apparently the way to find them is...
I don't suppose you're ready to move on.
You shut up. We need to come back to here, the Stalwart, and see something that opens a new area. So, without further ado, let's do that. It should be somewhere over here. Oh, I see it already. Okay. A few town guards stand arrayed around a sprawled corpse. One of them turns as you approach, giving you a nod. You've got an uncanny sense of timing, Lord Insti. This one has been here. This one here's been after you all day. Really? I've been away for months and whatnot. Sakani squints at the corpse. Looks bigger than the last one. How can you be sure? How can you be sure? Well, whoever this specimen was, she had the description of you down pretty good, and half the town starts whispering the moment you walk past. That helps. This woman was going about town asking about your whereabouts, not in a polite sort of way either. She got nervous in a hurry when we happened by, nearly took Royland's head off. I've never seen her before, sorry for the trouble. Huh? Assassins aren't exactly out of the ordinary for me. Not my problem. Well, I never seen her before. Doubt you missed out on much here. There. I'd suggest having a look at what she was carrying, see if you recognize anything. A phylactery of promise. Now let's talk to the soul. A woman's cooling corpse lies half buried in the snow. The cause of the death is clear, a narrow wound under her throat. The essence here is already faint and fading fast. Reach out. You plunge into a cold darkness, scattered images are sliding past before you can grasp more than an echo. And then light. Sunlight filters down through the gaps in the canopy, illuminating short stretches of the bog, mud and knee-deep waterfowl each step. Your legs are already tired and you barely started. You must resign yourself to discomfort. You'll come to the river soon enough, follow it as it bends north. It's a mantra in your thoughts. Reach starboard, find the watcher, follow him, retrieve the phylactery. Consulhout's killer will not fall easily, but if you are careful, that task will not fall to you alone. Your master will deal with the watcher. It is only a matter of time. Then memory slips away, returning you to the familiar side of Stalwart village. Perhaps stirred into flight by your perusal, the soul essence begins to dissipate, fading from your sight. The memory of the dead woman's journey lingers with you, however. There, to the southwest, beyond the White Marsh, there lies a bog, and the enemy awaits you there. So, phylactery, anything else? No. So where do we need to go? Wait. Ah, okay, it's right over here. 1 day, 2 hours. Well, we'll go there. Weird thing is, I'm fairly certain I'd never done this before, because last time when I was playing, I just did the White March and probably ate the Crackhold and then uninstalled, because I'm fairly certain I didn't get back to the Star World after Crackhold, which I don't know how you would if you already done the White March, so and then do the Crackhold after that. I don't see any reason to go back to White March, most likely. So if you do it in a weird order, then yeah, you might miss this completely. And I can't remember if I did this at all. Well, we'll see what we can find from here, yeah? Will-o-wisp. Gaps between the stones reveal a hollow space lined with birds' nests. Oh, thank you.
Blazing cart. What am I supposed to do now?
Well, I don't know. I'll probably need to help you. Damn him, that. She turns toward you and promptly jumps in surprise. Blazes, where'd you come from? Haven't seen another soul on the road for a day at least. Need a hand? Well, a helpful spirit right out of the fables. I appreciate it, but I'll manage. Oh, bloody hell. All I need is for Benno to come stomping right on back. We're late enough as it is. Last thing I need is a damn tantrums. So what happened with the Benno? What did happen? What didn't happen? He's a spiteful crap most days, but out here he's been downright intolerable. Anymore. He got real sour face when the cart tipped over, decided to storm off in a huff. Now I'm stuck here waiting for him. Word of advice, if you ever find yourself in the trading business, keep it in the family. Or not. I could try and to find him. I'd appreciate it. If you bring that stubborn goat back, I'll set aside some coin for you. Okay. Might as well, because most likely we will meet him. After all, we are going to, of course, check the area completely. So what kind of a map we have here? Probably want to go down here. You are a bogbat. Of course you're a bogbat. How hard are you? Well, you are quite tough, yes. Good luck with the attack, you know. Oh, by the by, your AI. Left first, then right. Defend self. Defensive. Thank you.
Let's go.
Come on. Wait. What's happening here? Why you are not attacking either?
Let's go. That's it.
Sagan is really taking a beating there. I don't know what happened.
I'm ready.
I'm fairly certain I tried to get everyone to attack, but apparently I failed in that. So it's interesting to see if we can actually finish the game in this episode, because yeah, we have stuff to do around here. This will take a little while, of course, or more. Oh, right, I totally forgot. I need to check what the hell is that phylactery of province. Installed, but Violent Scout was brought down by the town guards, but not before she was observed, demanding information as to my whereabouts. Seek out your enemy. Okay. That's
Hey, you! I need help!
Of course you do. So you are probably the one I'm looking for. Not the enemy, I mean the Benno dude. Just scouting around first. Okay, quick save again. So, what? This man is half obscured by the riot of lights and sigils emerging from the mud around him. He brings up an arm to shield his eyes, peering out at you. Are you one of them? You don't look like some mad bog cultist. Are you Benno? What? Yeah, that's me. How did... Wait, did Herla send you? Ha! I knew she couldn't be entirely useless. Look, help me out. I've been stuck here for ages. This thing's some kind of a wall. It's got some kind of a spell, right? It's got to be some kind of spell, right? I don't know the first thing about magic. He presses his palm against what seems to be thin air to demonstrate. You can rot here for all I care. Not my problem. Let me ask you something first. Do I need to ask? Let me ask something first. Do you feel any strange effects? Oh, what do you want to know? I'm stuck captive audience for your questions, I guess. Well, yeah, strange effects. No, well, there's this whispering, I guess. I thought it was just more of those wizard types. He shifts uncomfortably. That's all the questions I had. I'll look around. Great, thank you for this. You won't regret it.
Keep it quiet.
Regret it, so I need to find a way to release you from your prison. Let's see anything. Nope. Onward we go. Maybe we find something from here then.
And the fire shows me something new.
Okay, what did you find? Yeah, okay. Boccult Acolyte. Yep.
Let's go.
Okay, now it worked a bit better then. Yeah. So what is this? Money. Of course it's money. Quick save. Anything you need to learn from here? No. Why did I press that? I wasn't supposed to press that. And nothing else. So what am I supposed to do with the Benno? Well, more apprentices, I guess. And it. Yep, thank you. Oh, sorry. Who? An assassin. Bloody hell. Please don't kill anyone. No, thank you. There's the barbarian. Okay. Die, you barbarian scum. Nice jumping, mate. Didn't really save you there, fortunately. Again, quick save. It almost feels like I'm in Dagobah. Seems like a dead horse. Well, this is kind of huge area, so what does it say? I think it's a task. Bogged down. A pair of traders was split. Okay, find a way. It looks like Ben has fallen awry of a magical trap of some kind. He seems to think it has something to do with locals. I may be able to find more clues nearby. Oh, I guess sinking ruin. Okay. What happened? Where's the assassin? There you are. Actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. How's it going? We are doing fine. Fine, 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 fine. So far, so good. Honestly. Which is kind of weird because I'm not doing anything. I let these guys deal with themselves now. Come on. Everybody now. Yeah, thank you. So, nothing. Yep. Okay. Let's try this again. So, here we go. So let's check. Beneath the water's murky surface lie worn engravings and ancient stones buried in silt. Okay. Anything? Well, there's a dead body over there. Okay. Oh, what is this? The plumes of gas ejected by these vents have strong, acrid odor. So what am I supposed to do with you then? Close by. Nothing in here, maybe? No. Well, there's nothing I can interact with. Maybe I need to go here then.
Nice and quiet.
Well, who are you? Oh, just an assassin. Are we done? Thank you. I don't know. I probably
Silent.
don't need to pick that up, but I'll pick it anyways. Maybe that does something. At least I hope so. These sinking walls are coated in grime and vegetation, each of muck, and have bright dead stones apart. Thick vines are coiled all about the lower section of the wall, bristling with thorns. But there is a section just here where the vines are less dense. Hack away some of the vines. You work at dislodging the worst of the vines from the upper wall, while it contributes somewhat to the prickly carpet of vegetation waiting for you to at the bottom of the path. The path is much clearer. You make your way down without incident. You find yourself before the large rounded chamber flooded with water. Ah, okay. Why do I want to be here? Well, I guess I need to check for the body, of course. Well, there's the body. Aquan Giamas, unique Morningstar 200, 20 to 29 crush damage, superb. Well, accuracy 45 damage, 25% chance hit to cast spell steal on hit or critical hit. So that would be steal 3 spells of level 5 or lower for 60 seconds. 25 damage inflicted over time, 5 seconds. Okay, not really bad. Oh, hello. Now, I kind of want to use abjuration on you guys.
Attack!
I don't know if that worked. Probably not. That was an interesting trap. The bricks around these bars have crumbled away over the centuries, forming sizable gap. Considerable drop awaits on the other side, but the area below appears to be clear. Squeeze a little longer, stay a little longer.
Right.
Is this all of it? I guess it is then. Squeeze through. You hoist yourself up on the ledge. The stones wobble underfoot, but hold, if barely, and you make your way past the bars and out. Well, thank you. So here is the ritual circle, here is the coldest settlement, and here is path east. Fine. Well, I'll continue. Lesser Peatsucker ooze. Okay, what the hell is that? I don't know, but what is that? Let's deal with the bigger one first.
This thing isn't doing the job.
And done. Weird. Fine.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Thank you. Thank you. Nothing over here. Of course, I could go and... okay. Maybe I want to talk to her. Maybe she knows something. I don't know. I found him. He's managed to fall into a trap. Oh, damn him for a fool, but he's one piece then. He's not hurt. He seems to be fine. I hate to ask more of you, but could you see if you can get him out? You seem capable, and I'd best make sure the cart stays put. Well, that's what I've been trying to do, but the weird thing is... I don't know where should I go and try to do something. So I'll keep searching the map and see what else we can find. Maybe we'll find a way to release him from his trouble. What did we spot now? Another bog bat. Okay.
That's it!
Oh, that's not great. Get this going on here. Now, could you, heal yourself? And that's great.
Aye?
And you probably could put this going on. Okay, so how are you dying already? Honestly, if you die, you die then. And how's Alot? It's weird, Alot's not dying. Alot's doing fine. Oh, these guys are shooting. That explains quite a lot.
That's it!
Now, Durance, old boy, could you really heal yourself again? Maybe. And, well, Alot. And Sakani, by the by, are you not doing anything at all?
That's it!
Let's go.
Dead on.
Gotcha!
For some reason, the bats really wanted to kill Durance. Can't blame them, really. The thought has crossed my mind a couple of times, but here we are.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Yes. Great, okay. Sure thing. It's only one raid, so that worked. Hovering around. That's it. As large as these mushrooms are, you see a far vaster forms dotting the swamp beyond the tree line. Okay. Bit greenish area, if I'm honest. We have quite a lot of cover. Might as well take this. Hello there, another raid.
Dead on.
Goodbye, another wraith. So the question is, come on. Question is, who's the enemy?
That's it!
Who wants to deal with me? And how hard it would be? Probably quite hard, I imagine. Honestly, let's just...
This thing isn't doing the job.
You can help me, you know?
Dead on!
Go to sleep. Now, could you kill the lurker, please? Everything. Kill the lurker. I don't care anything else. Kill the lurker. Now, the other lurker.
It's no use. I need something stronger.
Now that's dead. The last lurker, please.
Can't get a good shot with this.
This thing isn't doing the job.
It's doing enough. It's already dead, you know? Now, what do we have in here? Something worthwhile, probably? Or... You notice a moment amidst the mud and debris inside one of the broken crates. A young bat flaps feebly, pinned in place by a fallen plank. Pick it up, of course. You gently lift the plank out of the way and pick up the young bat. It squeaks once, but seems otherwise content to peer out the world from the relative safety of your hand. You have gained an item, bot battling. Battling added to your inventory. Nice. Oh, that's very nice. While its wings are still frail and its fur is still growing in patches, there's an ambitious little gleam in this tiny bat's beady eyes. Nice. Again. More bats, at least. As a pet, that's nice.
Laying low.
Now. Still haven't found the answer how to help the one in the trap. There's something over here, but it cannot be interacted with. Oh, by the by, what are you? You have Fine Morning Star and Hunter's Mails. Okay. Wait, is this it? Okay, Ancient Tower. Anything there? No. Well, this is weird. I'm still quite lost. What am I supposed to do here? Now we've checked everything in here. Well, let's go there then. We don't need to sneak at the moment. I totally forgot. Apparently clicked the fast movement off. We need to probably sleep too, because endurance is not looking too good either. Oh. So I pressed this fast speed off, but didn't realize, well, when I was supposed to take off the sneaking. Yeah, that's me. Yes, trap detected.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Anything? Well, at least money. Durance.
That's settled.
Slowly now.
Slowly. Okay, I'm guessing there might be more
Let's go.
traps. Okay. So far so good. Ituma, okay. And kill the barbarian, thank you. Okay. So, nothing new in spell department, I guess, because they are only apprentices, so... Yep. And these would be exceptional padded armor. Exceptional crossbow. Well, that's good, it's exceptional. And an angry letter. Badrwn, I appreciate that you are attempting to assist me, but when I ask for volunteers, I mean just that. I have no interest in raising corpses, and these sorry victims of yours are no use to me. I have taken precautions to prevent us finding ourselves hip deep in ghouls. While you clean up the midden heap you have made of my ritual circle, perhaps you can take the time to refamiliarize yourself with the simple concept that dead man makes a poor source of soul essence. Badrwn. Ritual circle. Okay, so that is... It looks like Ben has fallen around. Yes, I found a letter referring ritual circle in the bog. It seems like this Badrwn might know how it works. Well, hopefully he's still alive, you know? I've been killing quite a few people around here, so... I guess I could sleep. Let's keep this as a beast. Damage where's flanked. Beast, maybe. Yep. Rest. Quick save.
And the fire shows me something
Yes,
new.
yes. Oh, bloody hell. I totally forgot to press to stop. That's one way to deal with the trap, yes. Okay, No, we don't go through just yet. Or do we? Not yet. Because I kind of want to... more assassins, yeah.
Let's go.
Come on.
I'm on the trail.
Yes, you are. Now, where the hell is the... Okay, now I remember. Stop. So these are dead, of course. As they should be. No. Start with the barbarian if you can. kill someone. I don't know what's happening there. I have no idea what's happening there, if we are honest. But you could put the consecrated crown. I said you could put the consecrated crown. And yup, not going too well. Definitely not going too well. I probably should have really thought this through, but oh, Arcanist Badrwn, that explains quite a few things then. Come on, kill the barbarian chief. Yeah, we're dead. Okay.
Lava.
Honestly, yeah, this is not going too well.
Beyond seeking.
Oh, Pallegina is changed. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell, I'm dead. Yeah, the problem is I didn't realize there's a name character there. I probably should have, but it is what it is. And let's see how I can survive from this. If I even can. Well. Okay, that worked. Can we knock you down? Yes, we can. Let's knock you down again. Thank you, Ada. If you win this, that's great.
Lava beyond seeking.
Come on. We're almost done. Yeah, I just thought they would be basic enemies, and when it says we need to talk to the caravan, hopefully he can. So I didn't realize there would be a named character. I should have been more careful there, definitely. But thanks for Ada, we survived. And do you know anything the question is how the hell I'm gonna free the one person.
I'll see what I can find.
Ah. Badrwn's notes. This weathered piece of parchment holds a series of nearly illegible notes and what appears to be some kind of a diagram. A series of symbols lines the periphery and crudely drawn circle. Of a crudely drawn circle. One particular set of 5 symbols has been repeatedly circled. Okay. Why do I think there is the one we are looking for? But before we do that, let's go and help this poor bugger here. So whatever we confront here, I'll have to be careful because as we saw, Badrwn and his friends are quite hardy. Were quite hardy. You're back, get me out of here. Examine the symbols more closely. At the edge of the ritual circle, scratch into the mud, and you notice 5 familiar characters, just like the ones in the note you found. Without knowing what to look for, they'd be more than furrows in the dirt, so I'll examine them more closely. You crouch down, but you can't see anything inherently interesting about the scratches. What? Did you find something? Past the barrier, Benno watches you with rapt interest. A flicker of movement catches your attention, and you look up to see what you've gained an audience. The red spirit. In this dim light, the spirit is nearly invisible, a shimmer of essence that you can barely pick out against the fog. You begin to see more shapes coalescing in the fog. The first raises its hand. Wait, please. Who are you? What? Thought you went over that. You're feeling all right? Badrwn called us here, but his spirit slips our crafts. We would continue our work if he will let us. It is all the purpose that remains to us. The betterment of the self, the craft of virtue. This man, Benno, he is bogged through with jealousy, with petty lusts. He thieves from his partner. He abandoned his child. I abandoned my boy. But his essence holds the same brilliant potential of any man. And while your soul watcher is bright and fierce thing, he is fragmented. He is fragmented weak. Let us mend it, shape it. What do you want from me then? You can't just alter man's nature at your whim, no matter what his flaws. Can you shape anyone's soul? Stomp out the symbols? That's not really my deal. So how would you do that? As one might carve the rod from an apple, it is painless, freeing. He would feel himself unburdened. What do you want from me then? Give us the time to work upon him, then we shall release him, and you may do with him as you please. I'm not going to cruel, but I'll let them do what they're going to do. It doesn't really matter. Do it. You see the spell barrier ripple, and Benno looks up in excited anticipation. But you sense too a sudden cold weight in the air. The gathered spirits shine all the brighter, as if strengthened by your permission. They move towards Benno, and you lose sight of him beneath the whirling lights. Maybe he's dead now. It's strange. I never felt better. I'm not sure what I was worried about. I'm going to see if Herla's right. I'll meet you by the wagon. What did we release there? I don't know. Benno was freed from the ritual circle once the caterer of bound spirits had got to go at improving upon his personality. He seems more polite at the very least. With luck, he'll make best of his new outlook on life. Okay, that was odd. We lost 698 to bandits. Earl collected 90 and we earned 530. What the hell? Bandits got more than Earl. Or me. My cards are useless apparently. Kind of doing their job. Hey, thanks for getting Benno back. He's been telling me how much of a help you were. I owe him my life. He deserves the credit. Yeah, never seen him say kind of word about anyone. Guess you made an impression. You've been a huge help. Here. It's from my personal stock. Figure you deserve this. You have gained 2,000 copper. Maybe now we'll actually make this delivery. Any chance I could buy some goods off you? Of course, consider yourself a favorite customer. So what do you sell? Right. Leery pipe of thinking. +2 lore, +1 perception. Okay. Rock helm. So let's do one thing. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna buy from you the camping supplies. I will buy these and these. Maybe torch too, why not? And I'm gonna sell you stuff if I can. No. High to low, thank you. Apprentice, yeah. Okay, I think that's enough from them. Now we're done with that. Anything in here? No, at least I don't see. Okay, that's fine. So, hope you two are getting along a little better. I'm sure we will. Ella stares at him, flummoxed. Can I talk to you, by the by? Thank you for releasing me. I have a lot to think about. Yes, you do. I don't know what we released. Hopefully... Well, it doesn't really matter. Good or bad, either one is fine. Now let's go through this area and see who is after me. Like I said, I'm fairly certain the one looking for me is somewhere over here. Let's make a proper save. I might as well make a quick save because I will use that if I need to go on through. As you approach the vines, they shudder and pull away from you for... we already know this. Okay, continue. Now, who are you? You know this movement up ahead. A robed figure rushes forward, stumbling through the muck. He blows a single pierced tone on a single signal horn. The sound carries through the bog, echoing off the cloistered trees and ruins. Beneath it, you hear an ominous rumble, and the murky water to the north begins to bubble and pitch. Aha! A slick, scaly snout crests the water's surface. It is the only warning you receive before massive beast rises from the bog in a shower of mud and bog water. The dragon shakes vegetation from its horns, then lowers its head to set a keen eye upon you. Hold your ground, wave, brandish your weapon, hold up your hand. Hold your ground. The dragon watches you disinterestedly. It stands still as if waiting. You notice a small dark shape in the distance. Continue. You feel a sudden buffeting gust of wind from above as the shape grows. A winged silhouette descends swiftly upon the clearing. Another dragon? Of course. As the second dragon comes to heavy landing, you take a note of the figure atop of its back. A woman with sweeping horns carved in flowing robes. She slides from the dragon's back in the one graceful movement. Oh, fuck. So we have
the Watcher of Cadnua. I expected you'd find us eventually.
Llengrath, okay. So we have two dragons and a magician. Great. I have no intention to fight if I can avoid it, but if I need to fight, then we will fight. We will see how it goes.
I'm a little more surprised to find you're still carrying that abomination around. I imagine Consulhalt is better company without his tongue.
That is true. Who are you?
I am Llengrath.
I thought Llengrath was a man. You're not old enough to be Llengrath. Even Consulhalt had to resort to magic. Is this some sort of a cult? You have very impressive friends. Well, yes, you have very impressive friends.
Thank you.
Okay.
We have heard your name. Fallen Road spoke of you.
Really?
Her tempers improved considerably. Llengrath has told us a great deal about you.
So you're not old enough to be Llengrath. Even Consulhalt had to resort to magic.
A very different kind of magic. But you're right. There was a man called Llengrath long ago, and there have been many by that name since.
Okay.
Llengrath knew something Consulhalt did not. The brevity of life should be embraced, not feared. Each generation brings with it renewed strength and saves us from stagnation. When his time came, Llengrath was willing to let go, to leave his memories and body behind. He entrusted the gift of his life force, his vibrant spirit, to a worthy successor.
Interesting.
Consulhalt clung to his pathetic existence like a leech. And there are others like him, who would see all the world serve as kindling, if only their flame can go on burning. Consul Hot's knowledge cannot outlive him.
So I'm a loose thread? That's why you were after a phylactery, to destroy it? Someone else will simply follow the Consul Hot's footstep. You can't just destroy knowledge you don't approve of. Animancers meddle with soul energy all the time. Aren't you doing the same thing, transferring so... Oh, so you were the one who was hiring the mercenaries. Okay, come on, fight me then. If we must fight, so be it. So that's why you were after the phylactery, to destroy it.
More than that, to ensure it could never be replicated.
Why didn't you hire me in the first place?
You yourself could easily have become the latest tool in Consul Hot's efforts to thwart the wheel, and place himself beyond the reach of time. He would have used your very essence for fuel. A lesser death than you deserve, I think. But you made it out. In truth, I am glad you came. It saves me the effort of chasing you.
Consul Hot and I weren't exactly friends.
And for killing him, at least, I do thank you. But you should not have interfered. Commander Badrwn would have brought me the phylactery. All of this could have been avoided.
So you just want the phylactery? Bloody hell. Again, you could have hired me. Baldur could have hired me. Why hire the Torn Bannermen anyway?
Discretion. It would hardly have been ideal to fly in atop Gavanerkos and get the attention of every dragon hunter in the region.
Again, everything... If Baldur just...
I'd heard the Bannermen were competent. It turns out that you're more competent.
Yeah, they should have worked with me. Why is the phylactery so dangerous?
Think on it. You must have seen how desperately Kith cling to their lives. What measures they're willing to take to ensure theirs is the consciousness that lingers longest. The phylactery was to be Consul Hot's great triumph over death. All the evil that Kith have done in search of falsehoods would pale in the face of what they will do for the truth.
I'm not sure everyone's as willing as Consul Hot was to carve up their own skulls.
It only takes one.
So what if I just give you the phylactery because I have no need for it? The moment of the words pass your lips, you feel a wave of anger exuding from your skull at your side.
We could simply take it from you. After.
You don't want to fight me.
To the contrary, I would relish the challenge. Let's match horns, you and I. There could be no worthier contest.
So... Okay, wait, at least help me understand.
It's not as if you'll understand for very long, but as you wish.
So, do you possess more than Llengrath's title? What about his memories?
His memories, his awareness, those died with him. But his power remains. As a watcher, you must have seen by now that certain spirits possess more strength than others. His knowledge we secure in the usual way. It is my hope that we will someday spread Llengrath's teachings beyond our numbers.
Your books are too small to read. Better to learn it in song.
Song?
No singing.
How did you become Llengrath?
A great deal of study, and a little magic. Once a suitable candidate has been selected, their predecessor gives up his life and essence, and the soul is transferred. I studied for many years, and was selected. But at any step, I might have turned away, buried myself in common living. My choice was to stay.
You don't find that unnatural?
Not at all. The energy of souls is a natural force all around us. Every being leaves traces of their passing, even as their essence finds root in new soil. We accept that the cycle exists, and that death will come. It is what we leave behind that matters. A life bettered by our efforts.
So were you and Consul Hot always enemies?
No, not at all. Oh, he and the original Llengrath were distantly aware of each other, I'm sure, being masters in their field. I learned of his obsessions too late. Perhaps if we'd been on better terms, I could have convinced him to reconsider. Too late in any case. My apologies, Consulhot.
So why are you out here?
Why? Because it's quiet, out of the way. The local wildlife keeps out the rabble. I've never minded being out in the open air, but some of the apprentices found it difficult at first. But a bright young mind that can't survive contact with blood and dirt will fare very poorly in this world.
That's all I wondered
A
about.
curious mind is a gift. Perhaps your soul will retain that quality.
How is it you are working with such creatures?
These two? They're quite young, but already appallingly bright. There's no greater aim than to leave behind a lasting legacy, to teach those who will learn.
Llengrath's teachings are interesting. We will strengthen our souls as they do. Mowrghek Îen will be our home for eons.
So I guess there's nothing else than to try to fight, but I was lucky with one dragon, but if I have to fight 2 dragons and the magic user, I'll probably lose.
Better luck on the next turn of the wheel, my friend. I'm sure you'll be remembered.
I've never eaten a watcher before.
I would say this is a bit unfair.
Beyond seek.
Oh, there's 2 magic users, so what are you? Thank you, could you, Oh, thank you. Confused, okay, oh, yeah, bloody hell. You are paralyzed. Of course you are paralyzed when I need you the most. Yeah, we're gonna die.
The Baru beyond.
That's the... Oh, Foff.
I'm ready.
Come on, you heal yourself. Do you have anything? Yes, you do. Could you get the... Yeah, I don't know if that worked, but... I'm gonna... I don't know what's happening here, but on the problem is, yeah, Durance is already dead. Oh, this is going to be horrible. This is not working at all. Whatever. Put that there. Oh, I'm dead too, so it doesn't
If you're
really matter.
holding anything in reserve, now's the time to use it.
No, I'm not healing, having anything in reserve, sorry.
Hang in there.
I'm already lost. I'm fairly certain. Fuck. 2 dragons and a magic user, what the hell?
Beyond seek.
The weird thing is, we probably killed the Llengrath though.
Damn!
Why can I not? Yes, what a surprise, my party died. Again, I just want to keep the phylactery. I don't want to fight. Yes. Go through. Oh no, yeah. Come on, skip.
The Watcher of...
Yes.
To find you're still... I am Llengrath. When his Consul Hot's knowledge cannot outlive him. Better luck.
Okay, let's kill something fast. I think he's dead. The problem is which one? They are both. Oh, we are stunned and paralyzed. Of course, we are stunned and paralyzed. This is not going too well. No, isn't it? Did you cast the spell or not? No, you didn't. We're already dead. And the annoying thing is, we can't save before we fight. So I'll have to always...
Madiko. Lavaru Biansi.
Yeah, I'm not going to do this. I don't know. So I guess this is the way you get the Bog Dragon scales, and they are legendary, so they have to be hard, but 2 dragons and a magic user. Oh, bloody hell. Wait, this is the wrong save. Bloody hell, that too. Oh, right, it's this one. The annoying part is that either we get paralyzed, and this, it always goes straight to this, and we really... And we are starting...
The Watcher of Scâthden. I'm a little
yes.
more surprised to find you're still... I am Llengrath.
Yes.
As was my predecessor. Llengrath knew when his time Consul Hot's knowledge cannot outlive him. More than that, he would have used. In truth, I am glad you came. It saves me. We could simply take it from you. After.
Wait, what? Why do I have this? Bloody hell.
Yes. It feels a little macabre for my tastes. Like the Stelgaer with a hair.
So, yeah, let's go with the diplomatic. Okay, how can I convince you that I'm not a threat?
How indeed. Your deceits have caught up with you, Watcher. I know better than to depend upon your word.
So, there's no way I'm gonna finish this without fighting.
Better luck on the...
So, can we move somewhere else?
Lavaru Îen seek.
Okay,
Let's
let's attack one dragon and see how it goes. Come on, attack
thing
it.
isn't doing.
Yeah, we did. We did. We're so...
Lava.
Yay!
Thing isn't doing the job.
This is fun. Yeah. I'm leaving. I can't beat this at the moment, at least. I probably need a better plan, but to be honest, once I go to the main quest, I probably never come back because I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Most likely not. As we have the bit of a problem here that I only have the main quest left. Of course, Hiravias and whatnot. We have 2 magic users in there. 2 dragons. I don't know. And I can't end that in peaceful way. And my brains are not really working. It's early in the morning here, so there's always that too. Yay! Azura comes and Azura leaves. Thank you. I could have wanted to buy those bloody... Alright, I need to go to the Celestial sapling. Why the inn couldn't be... Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter. It would be the same because the loading screen would be there anyways. So I'll go get the Hiravias, then we go to the Twin Elms Reach and see what we can do with Hiravias in there. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we are with Hiravias. I just quickly put him in level 16. I'm not even bothering with the items. I just want to do his mission now. What was it? Find a druid, Hiravias. He wants to learn about more. So maybe we need to go here because everybody's dead down there. So also I checked about the Llengrath. Apparently for some it's very easy boss. Most easiest boss in the game and whatnot. We'll see that. I might try that after I end the game. But we will see. I'll have to check about that. But anyways, I digress. We will need to... Eatsfield, could you help?
Estramore?
What will the Owaits do now that Aaron is gone? That's unclear. Aaron's passing has shown us the perils of the leadership, even when authority is benevolent as hers. Most of us became Owaits so that we wouldn't be shackled to the whims of a god. Some of us have questioned what it means to elevate another as we did Arona. Okay, so I had... What the hell? Revealed that he was cast as Stelgaer because he considered his spiritual form Autumn Stelgaer an abomination. He wants to learn more about it and feels that they may be a druid in Twin Elms who would know more. Bladeheart, do you know anything?
Builder's wisdom to
No.
you.
Badrwn, do you know anything?
Builder's wisdom to you.
Hail to you, okay. And hail to you, Autumn Orlan. The man says with a bow to Hiravias. Oh, you're the guy we are looking for. Okay, nice. Hiravias' eyes widen in surprise and his one good ear stands to the end. How on earth did you? The man's eyes remain closed and he says with a smile, tranquility begets a receptive mind. He opens his eyes, revealing brown irises clouded with beginnings of a cataract. With my eyes open, I see your birth form, but when I look inward, I see an Autumn Stelgaer. Let Hiravias talk. I don't know how you can sense it, but you're right about me being the Stelgaer. What do you know about the beast? Why was I ostracized just for being able to assume its form? Is there a cure? Tamrin smiles, its eyes remain closed. I know the beast is often sent by Gallavain as a sort of a trial. Many Anamfatha are tested by the Autumn Stelgaer. Those bested and consumed by the beast have their soul torn from their bodies and lost for all time. So, my tribesmen were right. Are you saying I have such a terrible power? This must be some sort of... If your spirit form were a bee, would you be mystically compelled to make honey? Were it a bird, would you spend all day making nests? I am saying this is what the animal your form resembles is known to do. It seems you are eager to leap to your own conclusions. I would not normally advise one to speak with the Circle of Blood Sands, but given your circumstances, the ethic null may prove insightful. Oh, bloody hell. They're already dead. They're all dead. Read the stone. Oh, okay. I should have read further. Read the stone slabs carved by the druids of the Blood Sands. There are answers to be found, as well as more questions. You must explore them for yourself. What exactly is written on these stones? Much of it is utter rubbish on the incessant need for sacrifice, but amongst the dogma are a few bits of wisdom on Galloway. Your friend will understand. Is there any more you can tell us? Only to trust in Galloway and trust in Vale. Both have blessed you in their own difficult ways. I appreciate the attempt to lift my spirits, but that doesn't really help. But he has a point. I shall trust Vale has something to show me in the Blood Sands. Let's get going. Oh, good thing we didn't fail this because I killed everyone. But I think that is all thought about that. You already killed all of them, or you need to kill all of them. So, yeah. I'll have to see about that Llengrath thing. And it seems that there's no way I can do it peacefully, I guess. Oh, bloody hell, we totally need to upgrade. Eda's sword. Wait. Huh. Wait a minute. So, I was just checking, can I do it peacefully? No, I don't think my character can do it unless I boost some points here and there. Essence taken by the foes.
Upon Burial Isle, the two men meet again for the first time, though it was the last thing they did. The many-colored beast rent them both asunder. They were in death, merged, and made whole again.
Okay, thank you. Do we need to read something more?
Cute story. Two guys meet in the belly of a soul-eating creature. Maybe someday I'll eat two of the most insipid dear wooden lumberjacks, and they'll spend an eternity discussing beer whilst haunting my colon.
Perhaps the idea is that the Autumn Stelgaer might not really destroy the souls. Why so flippant? It sounds like Galloway gave you an incredible power. You were the one to ask for his help. It's not like he came to you. Let's go with perhaps the idea of the Autumn Stelgaer might not really destroy the soul. That could be true, but I guess I don't know what to make of this. I've never knowingly at least eaten anyone's soul. Maybe it's a trick I've yet to learn. Lucky me. Still, I have a hard time believing that me spirit shifting and mauling anyone is going to make anybody whole again, despite what this tablet says. I'd like to look at the other tablets and see what they have to say. Well, yes, that's why we are here. Is this the one you need to look? Nope, that's not a tablet. That is a tablet, but not the tablet we're looking for. So yeah, it would seem that I can't make it peacefully with the Llengrath, so maybe I'll try it once more later, but not in this episode.
As souls split into multitudes, many lives come from one. The truest of power comes from sacrificing the shard to return its strength to the Mother Stone. The many lives from one sounds familiar. I was taught that sometimes between death and rebirth, a soul splits perfectly in two, creating two viable souls from one. Sounds strange, but it makes sense when you think about how the population has risen in generations. It's kind of a mathematical necessity that some process like this is happening.
So why did But if I choose this, so why did Whale lead you to this tablet? If that druid really wanted me to see this tablet, and if Whale really is guiding my quest for knowledge, there's someone out there who has the same soul past as me. So what? That's probably true of most of us. I just can't shake the fear that I am the shard and my destiny is to be fed to something greater. Guess worrying won't do me any good. Let's read those other tablets. Yes, we will read the other... Oh, I haven't checked this. Oh, it's only a money. More tablets. In here, maybe? No. I really should have feeding. Dropped you to the pit when I had the chance to get something out of you.
Each generation, the Onumfoth must stand before the autumnal beast in judgment. The wise endure, passing on their strength. The weak are eaten, their souls ripped to pieces and lost for all time, removing such weakness from the cycle. Well, I guess maybe my tribe wasn't entirely wrong about my spirit form being some sort of soul terror. I suppose I was hoping to hear a different answer on the matter, but...
But it's worth asking, in all your times walking in the autumn Stelgaer's fur, how many souls have you destroyed? A truth is revealed to you, and you whine about your distaste for the answer. Whale would be ashamed of you. Did it ever occur to you that Gallavain was testing you and you passed? You seem so sad to have the spirit form of such legendary beast. Don't tell me you never wished for power like that. So, did you ever occur to you that the Gallavain was testing you and you passed? That's a very good point. Why didn't I think of that? Indeed. Maybe I've been thinking about this all wrong. I mean, I survived an encounter with Autumn Stelgaer. Plenty of Onumfoth can't say the same. For years I've been telling myself my tribe judged me unfairly. Guess they weren't completely wrong. Well, enough pontification for the moment. I need to know more. Let's look at those other tablets. Sure. That's why we're here, looking tablets. Might as well steal. Again, yeah. Where are the rest of the tablets? I kind of would like to know, so... There, maybe, yeah.
Is not the water sacrificed unto the plant, and the plant sacrificed unto livestock, and livestock unto man? When the lesser soul is sacrificed to strengthen the greater soul, the whole of our family grows stronger. I suppose I get the argument. We all have to kill and eat, constantly for that matter, to live. This sounds like it's talking about the Blood Sands rituals. I wonder how, or even if, this is relevant to me.
You were an eye patch of Whale. I thought you were supposed to love cryptic information. Like this. Have you considered that the Autumn Stelgaer may have been sacrificed to you, that Gallavain was making you stronger? That seems interesting. It hadn't occurred to me, but I did win the fight. If Gallavain were truly displeased with me, I can't imagine I'd walk away from that trial alive. So the other tablet spoke of the Stelgaers judging, reuniting, and that other one spoke of recombining soul that split over the ages. I guess I'm supposed to use my power to sacrifice others or be sacrificed. Not sure I like the sound of either. Is it safe to say Vale brought you to where you need to be? Are you rethinking opinion of Gallavain's gift to you? I'll go with the Gallavain. It seems that I have to choose either Vale or Gallavain. I'll go with the Gallavain. Are you rethinking your opinion of Gallavain's gift to you? Well, yes No. Oh no. Are you talking about the theory of yes and no? Yeah, it puts a lot of things into perspective if you take a step back from it. Calavan must be having a great laugh over how slow a study I am to learn his lessons. Well, to be honest, everybody laughs at you, Hiravias. Just joking. I doubt that any of this knowledge will change the opinion of my home tribe, and having met some of the other druidic practices out there, I think I'd rather remain a drifter. So what now? Adding it up, I want to head to the burial isle. The name was mentioned in the tablets, and it is implied there might be other autumn Stelgaers there. I know now that the caravan sent his emissary to maul me for a good reason. It wasn't strictly malice, and I was sort of hoping to find out that the soul-eating talk was just rumors. Alas, maybe I'll meet the prey caravan wants me to hunt, or I'll find out I'm the quarry. Do you think you have some destiny to consume someone's soul? It's a notion that always troubled me. Maybe eating souls is like fucking. I just meet the right person, instinct will take over, and I'll feel ashamed yet smug the following morning. So we are taking you to the burial island. Okay, well that's fine. So we go and empty the burial island before I go back to the temple. So I'll see you at the... Well, my friends are not working. In the old song here. So I'll be right back. Okay, next step will be Burial Island, I guess. At times I kind of wish you could just, click the areas you've been through this map and just skip there and not run all the way through the map. It doesn't take that long, fortunately. But especially when you have to do that few times in a row, it can be a bit tiresome at times. Anyhow. Dorval, so do we need to talk to you? Yes. Oh, right, I'm ready to return.
This does look like Theos' kind of place.
Thank you.
Do you remember when we were children, and the missionaries came to tell us about the gods? They told us we could see them in the stars. I remember when I heard that, I snuck out at night and climbed the watchtower in the old fort because I wanted to see them better. That fort burned down a few years ago when we cast the missionaries out. It was the missionaries who set fire to it. They didn't want us to be able to use it. Shame. There was history in that fort.
That fort had outlived its use. It was a false sense of security. They'll do a lot worse if they ever return. Okay. Those missionaries are all inquisitors now. Strange to think they're the same people underneath, but I suppose you would know. This is your home as much as it is mine. Do you worry about it? It's been through worse. I worry about you. Our being here puts Kratom at risk. Yes, our being here puts Kratom at risk. I wish I could say I thought otherwise, but hearing someone else say it helps settle some things in my mind. I
miscalculated many things since this began. I'm relieved you weren't one of them. It's a good thing we didn't hang you. I always knew this path would have consequences, but I never wanted to see Kratom suffer on my behalf. I don't think I can stay here any longer. I am told the Inquisition is gathering an army, that they have sent messengers to bargain with rulers from distant lands. Kratom is not built to withstand a siege. If war is coming, I should be doing what Theos is doing. I will need allies. Allies in a stronghold that can resist an invading army.
Have you thought about Oceanus?
Oceanus. They have held off many would-be invaders, and their king has no love of the Inquisition's faith. I wonder, would he listen?
Keeping quiet.
Okay, are you enemies? I have... Right. So I don't know. Yes, there are enemies, of course there are enemies.
That's going to leave a scar. Oh, that's going to leave a scar.
Okay.
Let's go.
On the hunt.
So, let's check the rest of the area. So, good thing we, well... Why? I don't know why we could pick that up. Although there wasn't anything there. I have no idea why we are sucking souls, but let's do that anyways. Okay, nice shade. We're trying to see. Great. Oh, it was one of those small visions, I guess. Nothing too important, so good thing that the shade didn't fail us. Will-o-wisp. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, let's deal with the swamp lurker faster, thank you.
That's it.
Nice. Some more bodies. Ooh. Engvitan Adraban amulet. +3 might. Okay, nice. Don't probably need it at all, but still nice. Exceptional axe and whatnot. Little grave robbing never hurt anyone. So I guess we'll have an area there too, but... Right. More burning people. Hello, Shade.
Let's go. Oh.
That's it.
Dead on.
Right. Are we done now? Please. Thank you.
Nice and slow.
More souls. I'm still a bit uncertain what that means, but nice. Bye. The Crossed Eye. It took extensive searching and inquiry across the three countries, but Devil of Karak eventually picked up the trail of the stolen Adraban Eye. Following the broken stone wall, the Aumaua thief traveled south to Abbot, then to Nazidag. Among the Boreal dwarves, the thief found a wealthy buyer, the chief of prosperous tribe. A generation later, the tribe fell on hard times and was raided both by Deadfire Archipelago pirates and Pale Elves from the White That Wends. The Pale Elves sold that stolen eye to merchants from Old Valia, who took it north to the Prince of Darkotzi. It remained there for 2 generations. When Darkotzi Palace was sacked, one of the invading soldiers took the eye as a prize, carrying it across the sea to Ozia in the Valian Republics. It was still there when Devil of Karak arrived. Though the wealthy patriarch who owned the eye demanded a hefty sum, the clanfather Aunam Fatha did not hesitate to pay the price. And we got crossed badge. -2 accuracy, immunity to blinded, plus 10% damage to flank targets. Ah. Okay. Now. So what is this? You venture through the doorway into a dim passage. The air is still and musty. Light filters through the collapsed ceiling. A wall of piled stones and rubble blocks away ahead. Okay, let's clear the rubble with a pry bar. You wedge your pry bar against a large stone and put all your weight into it. Your efforts dislodge the boulder and rolls free with a heavy groan. Other slabs and chunks of debris break away. The massive pile creaks and rumbles, finally tumbling harmlessly away from you down the passage. Light breaks into the tunnel up ahead, growing brighter as you continue. Soon the passage ends, opening up on the shores of the Burial Isle. Oh, great.
This thing isn't doing the job.
So... we just made a circle here, okay?
And what does the flame reveal?
I don't know. Does it reveal anything? No. Okay. Oh, Hiravias is there. Still there. Okay. Can we get back to the... Yes, we can. Because... I don't know. Maybe that's
I shall be
useful.
discreet.
So this would be where... Oh.
Another turn, Inquisitor.
There are signals on the attendant standing beside a large crank.
I ask again, Jovara ix Encios, do you confess to these heresies of which you stand accused?
He waits, but Iovara only stares straight ahead, her face stony, the creak of her restraints the only sound.
Do you confess to apostasy?
I confess to renouncing a mistake.
Do you confess to conspiracy against the one true faith?
I confess to opening minds.
Do you confess to false prophecy?
I confess to following a false prophet.
Indeed. And where might we find this heretic?
He wears the robes of a Grand Inquisitor.
You have no followers here, heretic. Your lies hold no sway in the court of the penitents.
Only my truth, then.
Another turn.
No! Wait! I'm ready.
You are ready to give a confession?
I'm ready to hear one from you.
He shakes his head and points at the Inquisitor, and the scraping grind of rusted gears echoes in your mind as the apparitions fade away. Well, interesting to know.
If this doesn't inspire faith in the gods, I don't know what will.
I'm on the trail.
And this would be every wrinkle and boil carved into Mowrghek's statue looks painfully familiar. Huh? Huh. And these would be... Come on. The towering stone creature is cold and slimy with fungal growth. Its horns look sharp enough to saw through lumber. I guess this is the same thing, maybe? Where is... Okay, where do I need to... I don't know. I guess we're not checking this out then. That's weird. Okay, nope. Now this would be a burial ground, so this is where we need to go because... Well, I don't know, need to, but to get there, maybe. Oh, there's something there too, maybe. We'll see. Save. Okay, I think we found the true Scâthden. Standing proud and still, the Aumaua before you is smiling proudly, showing several crooked and missing teeth, sporting the physique of a man in his prime. His worn and weathered face appears too old for the rest of him. He is dressed in an assortment of stitched hides and furs assembled from a medley of animals. Dangling from his belt are a series of grisly scalps, braided lengths of human, eider and dwarven and Olan hair woven around finger bones. He sizes you up with a grin, but his gaze quickly locks with Hiravias, and he tilts his head as he examines the Olan head to toe. What do they call you, little one? You smell familiar, but your name is unknown to me.
I am Hiravias, child of the Fisher Crane, adept of the Hawk and Ivy, wanderer of Eretha. Too formal?
The man ahead of you clears his throat. A feline rumble comes from his chest, and for a moment his hair stands perfectly on end. Hiravias, fitting. He holds out his right hand and flexes his fingers. Long black talons sprout under the filth-encrusted fingernails. He rolls his head back and inhales deeply, sighing with a smile at some perceived scent. Needed to bring friends with you? Remain silent, but watch them both. Hiravias, do you know this man? What interest do you have in my friend here? So remain silent, but watch them both. You allow your eyes to relax until your mind is attuned to the visible hum of souls. The Aumaua project dizzying display of red, gold and orange. Autumn hollows surround his massive form. Where his feet touch the ground, you see a network of roots and veins that trail from his feet and sink deep into the earth. Turning to Hiravias, you see a glowing roots emerge from his feet, appearing as mirror images to the tendrils radiating from Scâthden. These roots of soul energy meet between the two men, and they snake deep into the earth in one twisted root. You sense that these men had distinct souls, but only one shared past. The two men are splayed fork in an otherwise unbroken line. The two of you share the same past, though you carry distinct souls. A shared past. An inelegant analogy. Who I was in my last life was diminished in my cycle of rebirth, squandered so that this runt could have life. Runt. Hiravias brows furrows and he clenches his fist so tightly you hear a cacophony of crackling finger joints. And it's not your soul, it's not exactly. His anger falters as he stumbles over his thoughts. Were you visited by the autumn Stelgaer? Visited, tested, forged, that would be the way to view it. Scâthden looks at Hiravias with a sneer. I previously thought it was a mark of distinction, but apparently even a half-height, half-man can manage the task. Takes away some of the glory, does it not? Half-man? Hiravias glares back, his good eye twitching and his fear standing on the end. That's some really tough talk coming from a man about to choke on his own blood. What do you want with Hiravias? Same as he wants from me, no doubt. Completion. He exhales slowly, eyeing Hiravias as his nostrils flare. Gallavain gifted us both with the stripes of a true predator. It is our purpose to erase the weak, ensuring only the strong proliferate. He mashes his fist together with a meaty thud. We must honor our god. He look at Hiravias' eye badge and shakes his head. My god, by doing as the hound demands, Let us determine who bears the right to be Galawain's harbinger. Hiravias, is this what you want? We can best him, just say the word. Are you going to just let him talk to you like that? I'll go with, we can best him, just say the word. Hiravias scrolls, his fur bristles, and for a moment shines with the luminescent tendrils of yellow and orange. I asked to be a hunter, a regular hunter that gets invited to chase down dinner and eat its neck. I didn't ask for this. Vale has led you to this moment for you to understand, not to whinge. You asked Galawain for strength and you're angry you got more than you wanted. I'll go with the Galawain again. I suppose you're right. His face turns red at your comment and he looks down at his feet. I lack the strength and I ask Galawain for help. And the lesson he taught? Don't ask. Take. His hand darts about his tunic and retrieves his rusted iron hound amulet from the recesses of his pockets. I was mad at Galawain. I should have been mad at myself. I was gifted with power. Great power. And I simply squandered my energy resenting the cost of that gift. Losing contact with my tribe was the price I had to pay for demanding power. The price I had to pay for demanding power. He runs his thumb across the embossed metal icon of Galawain, his nails scraping aside decade of rust and muck. My watcher friend, his voice is low, almost rumbling. I need to settle this matter. And with that, he leaps towards Scâthden. Okay, here we go. You are my sworn enemy. You can attack that. You can attack that.
Ready,
you
Watcher.
Shoot that.
What?
You shoot that. And now
Let's go. Let's go.
and like so. That's not the best idea, probably, but I'll do it anyways.
Mow it.
And he's dead already. Hiravias pants and wheezes, his one good eye locked on the Scâthden's corpse. Blood and sweat drips down his fur and he rocks back and forth on the balls of his feet, as though expecting the body to stand up. Examine Scâthden's corpse. As your eyes relax and your vision adjusts to the hum of the invisible, you see a swirling pile of red, orange and yellow leaves. A cyclone of foliage flies apart and the leaves drift off into parts unknown. As Scâthden's essence fade from view, you see a handful of autumn leaves circle about Hiravias as his soul glows bolder shade of orange. How do you feel?
Excellent. I endured Galawain's trial and vanquished my equal. The only thing I regret now are the years I wasted viewing this whole thing as a curse. The ostracism was, no doubt, just another way of Galawain forcing me to be stronger.
And are we done here?
Almost. We thank thee, Galawain, for guiding our hunt. For today we grow strong off the flesh of the weaker. I think we're done here. Before the vultures get to him, figured I should take a reminder.
Okay. As he starts to walk away, he apparently was on his feet muttering. He walks over to Scâthden's corpse and places his hand out in the dead man's mouth and tugs with all his might. Tendons and cartilage rip and tear with wet, crystalline eruption of blood until at last a mandible is torn free.
Enough!
Well, that's it then. And did you have anything? So, true to form, on Burial Isle we encountered Scâthden, another druid capable of assuming Autumn Stelgaer form. Scâthden and Hiravias have a soul that's split from the same ancestor, and Scâthden was insistent on seeing who was the stronger half. Hiravias obliged. Now Scâthden is no more. Now that he understands that his mauling was a gift, albeit a painful one, Hiravias seems to have reconciled his fate in Galawain. Okay.
And what does the flame reveal?
So that's it then. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, wait. I'll check this area. It seems like it's empty, maybe? But making sure nonetheless. Maybe? No? Okay, nothing. So, next plan. Bloody hell. I had hoped we could do this bit faster. I'll have to go back, remove Hiravias from my group. I guess I'll take the... Palutena doesn't really stay alive that well, so I'll probably take Grieving Mother. And then we'll see at the temple, and I decide what god I will choose. Honestly, it would seem that we're not ending this game in this episode, because I'm starting to be quite tired. Again, it's quite early in the morning. So there's that. So my plan is to... Well, to be honest, Well, we'll go back to the temple. I'll return the quests and see what the other god says. Basically, who was it? Rumurkand and Berath. I'll talk to them. But I don't choose the favors just yet. Anyways, we'll see you at the temple. Be right back. So we have possibility to get these favor. Possibility to get the Hylias. But let's go and talk to Rumurkand first, because we did his quest. Pray to Rumurkand. You pray again, and the vision of the white plane emerges. The driving wind returns in chaos of whirling snow. Something moves at the center of the blizzard, plotting but relentless. As the snowstorm gets closer, you see Aurochs, as colossal and slow as glacier. Its shaggy white hair is matted with frost, but beneath it, ribs like a ship's frame protrude. Visible puffs of air issue from Scâthen's gaping mouth. It's the beast of winter. A man, emaciated and almost naked, huddles at the beast's legs. His body is scored with lash marks, and his nose and ears have been carved from his face, his black eyes pierced with whiteout. Allah leans forward. By the wheel, its skin. The Auroch stops and stands before you, enveloping you in the violent blizzard that surrounds it. Though its mouth does not move, the beast speaks in deep, thunderous voice.
A clan of Glamfelin ventured from the white that wends to find the crack in the ice. When you sealed it, you damned their souls to a slow weathering here, one they had sought to escape.
Their souls will eventually break down. Their recklessness endangered the rest of the Old Song. This is what your vision directed. Yes, let's go with that.
A fitting reply from an obedient servant. You seek always the correct answer, like a solution to a riddle.
For each there is a season watcher. Winter's shroud covers all things in its time. The heat and energy of life dissipates, and untethered essence fades into chaos. But entropy is a chisel of ice and a hammer of wind. It is not for mortals to wield these tools.
Oh, the world shudders beneath you, and a great crack echoes across the white expanse. The ice splits at your feet, waves lapping through the rift. A low, melancholy voice rises from the depths.
I did not expect we would meet again so soon. You destroyed the army that threatened your life.
You set me up to die. When I get done here, I'm gonna settle the score. You can count on that. I didn't think we would either, but I'm told I need your help. No thanks to you. I'll go with the aggressive, because I'm fairly certain I will not want these guys' favors. So I'll go with the aggressive.
I gave you the means to solve your problem. Be grateful I allowed you to survive the ordeal. You would not be here if you did not require our aid. What is it you seek?
Thousands of souls that Theus has stolen for Voidica, Taux X Arcanon, the man responsible for my current plight, understanding of who I was and what my past means. I'll go with the Theus X Arcanon, the man responsible for my current plight.
Yet there is a greater plot at work here, Watcher. Theos acts not for himself. He is the Burned Queen's quiet slave, a master of secrets and schemes.
Theos is a winter gale, unseen by the world even while he carves and shapes it. Woodica directs him, sending him to wipe her enemies from Eora.
And Animancy as well. He would see those secrets lost, the knowledge forgotten.
But wouldn't you like it?
And he would see his mistress grow fat on the essence of thousands. For her, he has harvested the unborn souls of the Deerwood.
So why does Theus hate Animancy?
He believes that some knowledge is best lost to mortals.
Andra, didn't you want people to lose or forget some knowledge? Why not this?
More importantly, Woodica despises it, and he yields to the will of the exiled queen in all things.
Aloth, I realize his methods have been questionable, but mightn't he be right? Off. Alright. Ooh. So what now?
Theos has removed these souls from the cycle. They are ice melting in the sun. Let them fade.
Let them forget this world and be forgotten by it.
There's the Andra we all remember.
Take the souls she so desires and grind them into dust. Let her see her careful schemes thoroughly ruined.
The last one sounded a little nastier than the other two. For several seconds, the waves wash quietly against the eyes, and the Aurochs stand silently amidst the churning flurries.
It is the destiny of all things to crumble and join the chaos that follows this world. Some seek it willingly, as you have seen.
To mingle, roiled and stirred by the tides of the universe. It is not an unkind fate.
You would give these souls the very fate you sought to deny the Clanfellan pilgrims. Why do you oppose Voidica? I'll seek Theus in Sun in Shadows. So you would give these souls the very fate you sought to deny the Clanfellan pilgrims?
I am the beast of winter. I neither speed nor alter my path for the whims and desires of Kith. I take souls at the time of my choosing, be it mote by mote or in a sudden tempest of chaos.
These souls, they have already forgotten their place in this world. They have been lost to existence. Let them be memorialized and mourned for an age and then forgotten entirely.
Why do you oppose Voidica?
She desires to order chaos and shackle the agents of change in the world. Under her, all things would remain static and frozen according to her laws.
Even now, she only barely keeps the pact of the gods to leave the affairs of Kith in mortal hands. She moves in Theos where she cannot move directly.
And so we call on you to do the same. Such are the schemes of the queen that was.
I'll seek Theus in Sun in Shadow.
When you reach the burial isle, we will send lost souls to guide you through the pit. This is our gift to you. What you do after you face Theos will be your choice, but we would have you set the stolen essence adrift.
And whether you would heed us or no, understand that our end comes to all things eventually. Help us achieve it, and we shall reward you now with a power to rival Theos's.
But do not choose lightly. We forget nothing, least of all a betrayal.
Right. I would hear what the other guards have to say first.
Do not wait forever. We wait, but Theos does not.
Rimmerkant continues toward you, swallowing you in a blinding, deafening snowstorm. You experience dizzying, accelerating disorientation, oblivious to landscape around you, and even the reality of your own body. You hear a noise that could be the shrieking winds or Skane's screeching cackle, and then it recedes with everything else. Rimmerkant reappears in the distance, rushing away from you, and the whiteout follows him. As the vision of snow fades, it leaves in its wake the flagstones of their Evra. Now, we still need to talk Berath. Pray to Berath. As you pray to Berath, you again find yourself on the road. Squinting in the distance, you see a short, pale figure waiting for you. At first, you think it's another vision of Arcruit Restin, but then you notice the figure's skeletal frame and rictus grin. He stands in front of another skull gate, but the way leads down, not onward. He beckons for you to approach. That must be the usher, Alot voices low. And you is a woman, her skin milk pale against her black hair. She wears a suit of armor so dark it seems to suck the light from the stars. The road winds up a mountain behind her.
A toll, traveler.
She holds out her hand, and the Pallid Knight. Follow the usher, pay the Pallid Knight. Well, let's pay the Pallid Knight. You drop a few coppers into her hand, and she closes her fist around the coins. You instantly feel a small weight added to your purse. The lord of this road demands a toll of all, but he lends generously, that all might travel his road again. Behind her, the usher grins his lipless smile and waits. The road bores into the mountain, and you find yourself in a gigantic cavern. The ceiling curves up and away, and it's dotted with moisture. At this distance, the shining beads look like stars, clustered and scattered in constellations. The usher and the Pallid Knight lead you up a trail carved into the edge of the cavern. Two identical cave mounts wait up ahead, and you follow the usher to one of them. Standing at the edge of a gazing down, you see an endless, ever-changing plain bisected by a road. Only then do you realize that you're no longer on the road. As you follow the road to the point where it disappears below you, you realize that you are standing in one of the eye sockets of a massive skull. The usher points to the road. Archdruid Redstin appears below you. He is just as you remembered him, stern and smooth-skinned, yet with each step along the road he grows, swelling with blood and essence. His heavy step becomes slower and slower until he stops altogether. His distended body fills the path completely.
You met a dwarf traveling this road. What did you do?
He had lived many centuries, I brought him death. He had lived many centuries, I brought him new life. He lived on the blood of others, I saw justice done. Redstin had stood in place for too long, I merely sent him moving again. It is destiny of all mortals to die, I fulfilled the will of the god. Yes, destiny to all mortals to die, I fulfilled the will of the gods. The Pallid Knight's flesh is taut against her skull. She nods once, barely dipping her chin.
It is also destined that all should be reborn, that their essence circulate.
As Redstin's swollen body ruptures, the effort is like a dam bursting. Ghostly figures, as hazy and indistinct as wisps of smoke, continue along the cleared path. Some tumble and rush along while others amble and drift, but all continue forward. The usher directs your attention another figure moving down the path. This time you see a high-overweight Erona. As she follows the road, her movements become slow and erratic. Her legs creak with each step, and her feet grow long. thick roots that burrow in the ground. She finally stops, rooted in place.
You found a tree that had lived for centuries. Its roots were deep, and its boughs sheltered many. Why did you cut it down?
It was unnatural, it couldn't sustain itself. Trees don't belong in the road. I thought that if I cleared the tree, maybe the Lord of the Road would grant me a boon. I tired of the tree endless riddles. It was a parasite. While its branches sheltered others, its roots sucked them dry. I enjoyed the cutting things down. I'll go with it was a parasite. While its branches sheltered others, its roots sucked them dry.
All draw their life's energy from the deaths of others. This is why all must remain part of the cycle of death and rebirth. No creature may be a closed loop unto itself.
Erana's body petrifies below, and the shimmering leaves of her hair blow down the path. You seek another who has lived his lives on the brink of the cycle. He sits on the inside of the wheel, observing its revolutions. With each life, he is plucked from the stream and returned to it intact. Why do you hunt Theus? Theus entrapped thousands of souls for Voidica. I got to stop him from giving her absolute power. For answers, he understands what has happened to me. Revenge, my soul's tormented. Torment is his doing. I will make him pay. I seek resolution. In confronting him, I'll put an end to the pain he caused me. Well, let's... yeah, I could tell about the Voidica, but he will tell me about it anyway, so... I seek resolution. In confronting him, I'll put an end to the pain he's caused me.
You seek always the practical, straightforward answer. But the only resolution is a clean slate. An end that leads to a new beginning.
Free yourself from the man that haunts you, the memories that haunt you. There will be no peace for you while he lives, says the grieving mother. Thank you. There serves Voidica. She desires an escape from her own cycle, power without decline. Theus removed thousands of souls from the cycle so that their essence might empower her. The black depths of her eyes threaten to swallow you. You must stop him, and you must return them to the cycle. What end would it serve to send the souls back into the cycle? I don't see what this has to do with me. Why does Voidica even need Theus' help, and why do you need mine for that matter? I must go to the sun in the shadows. So what end would it serve to send the souls back into the cycle? Attending these souls is a question of stability, Watcher, of maintaining the natural order of the world and the ebb and flow of essence. Couldn't they be returned to Hollowbound? As battered and burdened things, do you mix soured wine with fresh? The kindness you seek lies in giving them a new beginning, not in shackling them to his life. If Theus has meddled with these souls, perhaps it would be better to destroy them. The cycle is merciless, but it is not wasteful. Time and an endless procession of rebirths eventually grind souls into dust, but until then, they must pass from the world and return to it. Their continuing movement advances the cycle itself. Cycles are changeless and monotonous. Surely there's a better alternative. The illusion of revolution. It is a merely part of the another cycle, a painful one. True change has structure, geometry. It is the product of cycles within cycles, 1,000 gears spinning and moving the universe by degrees. What's wrong with Voidica seizing this power? The cycle of Kith is a thing of balance. Likewise is the cycle of gods. We rise and fall in the favor of mortals, only to fall and rise again. But Voidica seeks the power to place herself outside this cycle. She would root herself and grow to the detriment of others. Asher silently gestures the road, where the broken tree and husk of flesh are still visible. I think I understand what you're telling me. The Asher gestures the road, and the starry expanse beyond the white pallid night. While the pallid night speaks, I only show you the motion of the universe, Watcher. Why does Voidica even need Theus' help, and why do you need mine for that matter? The gods guide souls through the cycle of death and rebirth, but era is the domain of mortals. We stand aside, weights and counterweights. Where one altered the tides of it, all would follow. We would trip this world from its axis. That is why Mowrghek is mortal to do her bidding, and why any who would stop theirs must be mortal as well. I must go to Sun in Shadow now.
No mortal can survive the descent into the pit. But there are souls on the burial isle that are pledged to me. I will grant them to you, and they shall bear you down safely, as well as light the way beyond.
A multitude appears at the other end of the road, raising their voices and kicking up dust as they make their way toward you. Return to the cycle, Watcher. Promise that you will, and I shall give you power befitting champion of death. The Valley Knight raises finger. Accept my favor, however, and I will demand this decision as your due. I collect from all mortals in time. I would hear what other gods have to say first. Do not delay long, Watcher. What Theia seeks to do cannot be undone, even by the turning of the wheel. There are sure points behind you. When you turn, you find yourself again standing in there everyone. Okay, I really need to go to bed now. But first things first. So, now I have Divine Favor. Basically, I could get from any one of them. Yeah, I have the Divine Favors. It seems, however, that the gods are willing to offer great power in exchange for a promise to deal with the stolen souls in the manner of their choosing. There would, however, be a price for betrayal. I've learned that Burial Island can be rich for lots. So, it would seem that I probably don't need to pledge myself to the gods if I don't want to. So I would be free to choose at the end what to do. That is also a possibility. I'll have to think about it, but my brains are not working at this time. It's way too early. So I'll need to end this episode soonish. So, in next episode, we finally go to the Burial Island and we finally, most likely, confront Theia. After that, who knows? Maybe I do the extra episode where I try to deal with the Llengrath. Just to see if I can do it. But I'm not that good, so probably can't. I'll have to see. Maybe plan a little bit better and definitely I'll take Palagina. Wait. I was thinking something. What was it? No, it's in the armor. No? It should be in here, I guess. Okay, let's put item type. There, what was it this? 35 defense against dragon breath attacks. I probably want to have this on someone, most likely. So when I maybe try Llengrath, I probably should plan it a little bit better and not just go there. But okay, we will see. Next episode, we will choose whether we want to pledge ourselves to one of the gods or not, or group of gods. Most likely not with these people, but Berat, Hylia, or Abaddon or whatnot. These could be a possibility. And this is out because I kind of don't like Ondra, and I want to keep my character going that way. We once did against Ondra, so we will do it again. Berat, Hylia, and these groups. Maybe. But anyways, I'll have to think that on the next episode. And also, yeah, other things. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I do apologize at the start. I got probably a bit more annoyed with the dragons than I was supposed to, but again, I was a bit tired, and had I known that the fight would be that kind of a fight, I probably should have left that on the time when I'm more with myself. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.